All right. Hey, single queens, single queens. This is Desmond Booker. I am a Christian dating and relationship coach, helping single queens that are successful go from single to successfully dating without settling. Tonight, I am excited. It is Monday Night Live, and we want to welcome all of you in my Facebook group, Queens Don't Settle, on IG, Instagram as well, Desmond Booker 5, and also for those that are on my YouTube, those that are following me, subscribing to my subscribers on YouTube. And again, if you are not following me and you've been watching my videos or now just came tonight and found my video or today, just go ahead and hit like, comment, and then subscribe to our YouTube. I got a goal for this month for our YouTube, and wanting to hopefully to be able to, with your help, reach more people on YouTube. So we're excited about tonight. Again, this is Monday Night Live. We have Monday Night Lives at 7:30 Central Standard Time. Now on YouTube, this is a replay, and I go upload the replay on YouTube on Tuesdays. And so on Tuesdays you'll get that. But if you hit the bell notification and hit subscribe, you'll know when I'm uploading on YouTube. So tonight, let's talk about this tonight. Happy July. Can you believe it's July? Can you believe that we only have 6 months left in the year? I'm excited because I believe that these next 6 months can be your very best 6 months. But you have to believe that, right? In order to receive that, in order to see that, you have to believe that. So tonight we're going to be talking about that. So go ahead and grab a piece of paper, go ahead and grab a pen, begin to take some notes. As you know that I'll be sharing some things. Many times some people have, queens have come and said, I know I need to be taking notes, or they already come with pad and piece of paper, because I love to share information with you. Because one of the things, as I am a Christian dating and relationship coach, but I also am a life coach as well. And so we're not only striving for you to have the best relationship, but we're also striving for you to be also having the best life. Okay. So I believe in success. I believe in prosperity in all areas of your life. True prosperity to me is not only just money, and with good health, right? Great relationships. And so singles, I'm telling you, it's your time to experience the very best in these next 6 months. And so, real quickly, in saying that, um, what does your 6 months look like? What if you were to go to the end of December and say, from July to December, it was really good for me. What would make you say that? What would make you say that? I want you to really begin to think about that. And that's my first question for you tonight: is what will make these next 6 months the best 6 months? Being in a relationship, starting to date with success, starting to heal and get over somebody who hurt you. Is that what is the one thing, two things, three things that when you begin to look at in December, what would have happened for you to say, man, my year ended out strong? What would make this year the best year if you are in December? I want you to go ahead and write that down. Now, in the midst of that, while you are writing, you can come back and answer these questions later. But that's the first question: is if these next 6 months, what would have happened for these to be your next 6 months? And then that, I want you to begin to think about that. My next question that I want you to begin to think about, and I want you to begin to write this question down, is what is preventing you from really reaching your goals? Now, your goals, you may not even have any goals, but without even writing the goals, you have that you want to be in a great relationship, or you want to heal. In fact, some of you are wanting to leave somebody, but you're still in that relationship, still keeping you from going into the being healed and into your next life. So honestly, what is keeping you from these last 6 months, from January to June? What has really been keeping you from accomplishing and being in a relationship or reaching your goals? I want you to really think about that, and I want you to write that down after we get finished for tonight. This is going to be something that once you see this, then you're going to come back and you're going to answer these questions. Okay, what would your 6 months look like, right? What would your 6 months? The best 6 months happened because, and then this is what happened because of these last 6 months from uh, July to December. These things happened. My best 6 months. What kept you? What has been keeping you these last 6 months from reaching some goals, from reaching, and you perhaps being in a relationship, perhaps dating somebody? What's been keeping you where you are? Or if you've been wanting a job or wanting business or wanting your business to grow, what's been preventing you from that? I want you to write that down. Okay. Now, this question is, I want you to begin to answer this question as you write this question down. My third question is, who are you right now? Are you the type of person that is the type of person that will be reaching those goals? For example, are you you say that you want to be a wife, or you're wanting to be a quote unquote girlfriend, you want to be in a relationship. Are you that girlfriend now? Or are you still broken? Do you still need some healing? You're saying that you want a business and you want it to be successful. Do you see yourself as a business owner? Are you a business owner now? Do you see this? So I want you to really begin. And what we're talking about is the identifying what you're wanting to be. Now, write this down. Be, do, and have. Be, do, and have. Okay? So what happens first? You have to become somebody in order to do something, in order to have it. Be, do, and have. And so many queens who come in and talk to me, they're single, or they're hurting, or they're not reaching goals that they're wanting to reach. And so we begin to identify, who are you right now? Right? Who are you right now? Are you somebody? And so if you're not a quote unquote wife, if you're not having those wife characteristics and seeing yourself as a wife, then is the husband going to come into your life? Are you the type of business person that is successful? Clients. So what do you mean? I don't have a husband or nobody's coming. No, that's not what I'm saying. See, because until you become her, it's not going to happen. And that's why I was teaching you and there is a saying that when one person is, when the teacher comes, what happens? When the teacher is ready, what happens? The student appears, right? Or if the student is ready, the teacher appears. So if you are already a wife, if you already are a business person and you're preparing yourself and you're walking in that daily, what's going to happen? That person is going to show up in your life. I've seen this done so many times as I've been working with queens, and she finally gets it right. I've got to become her. And then what happens? You begin to do certain things. You begin to act like her. And then as you're acting like that person, then you're having those things come into your life. Be, do, and have. So what type of person do you need to be in order to experience what you just wrote down for number one? You want these things to happen for you in number one. What type of person do you need to become in order to receive those type of things? And I want you to really begin to think about that. Now, we're working on these last 6 months of this year, 2024, are going to be the best 6 months. You may have even had a great 6 months. You may have been knocking it out the park, right, for these past from January to June. But it's going to get even better in July. Okay, so many of the queens that I help are in the midst of, they're hurting, they're going through some things, they're trying to let go of some things. So you're going to need to what? You're going to need to heal. Okay, so in the process of you healing, you got to begin to what? You got to begin to let go of that pain. You got to begin to let go. You got to begin to forgive those that have hurt you and those types of things. Okay, so this is very crucial. Okay, so you got those three questions wrote down. Number one, again, what? July to December, what is the very what would your for you to say that you had the best end of the year? These last 6 months have been the best. What would have happened, or could have happened, or should have happened in order for you to say that? Okay, I want you to really begin to think about it. Number two, I want you to begin to see from January to June what why are things not happening? Why are things not moving like you think or feel like they should? What's keeping that from happening? Okay, and you might not be able to identify that, but begin to, and again, don't think about it, just write it down. Just write it down. Just whatever comes to your mind, just write it down. Because a lot of times you think about things and then you thinking about it, you're not giving yourself the right answer. Whatever pops into your mind, that's what's really keeping you, okay? Many times is that you feel like you want something, but then you don't want it. Many times you feel like you're needing to do something, but you don't do it. And okay? And then number three, I want you to begin to identify who you need to become in order to have these next 6 months be the best 6 months. So you're going to begin to work on yourself. Now, and I'm going to leave it right there. Those three things right there are going to get you going down the path. Now, in order to become the person that you're needing to become, to receive the things, to do the things and have the things that you're wanting, that's what you're going to have to really begin to focus on. You're going to have to become a different person. You're going to have to become a different person in order to do something different and in order to have something different. If you are the same person, if you're the same person, you're going to see the same results in December. I'm going to tell you right now. But you got to begin to work on yourself every day. Every day you're getting up to become her. Every day you're walking in her shoes. Every day you're becoming this person. And so you got to get a clear picture of exactly what it is that will make this the best. And the clearer that picture is, you begin to then work on goals, daily things every day, and beginning to work towards those things that you put down. Is anything impossible? No. Because why? All things are possible to them that believe. And again, what I begin to understand is that a lot of people are wanting and desiring things. But in the process of wanting and desiring things, they're not doing anything. Or they may start down the road, they may start the process, but then they're not. So how determined are you to see yourself have these last 6 months be the best 6 months? What would prevent you from seeing that to be happening? So that's the last question. What will prevent you that these last 6 months won't be the best 6 months? What would keep you from seeing that happen? And I want you to think about that, and then I want you to write the answer down. Just write it down, okay? So this has been great. We're going to be talking about this week. We got 4th of July coming up. You guys make sure that you have a safe 4th of July weekend. For you that are watching the replay, go ahead and put pound replay. We thank you for joining us tonight. Again, we're going from these last 6 months are going to be the very best. Now, many of you are going to are asking for one-on-ones with me. Yes, I do have them available. If you're on YouTube, you'll see it in the description box. All you have to do is click on the link, and it'll take you right to my scheduler, and you and I can sit down and we can begin to map out some things. On Facebook, all you gotta do is comment below, and I'll give you my link, and all you gotta do is click on the link. And on Instagram, just shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM, and I will get you some, or you can go also to my link in my bio on Instagram, and it will lead you to my scheduler as well. And we'll sit down and we'll map out these last 6 months and begin to as many people as I can. So first come, first serve, right? First come, first serve, so that I can begin to help you, and then I'll let you know if I'm available or not, and you can see that on my calendar. All right, this has been great. Again, we're aiming that these next 6 months are going to be the very, very best 6 months of 2024, and then you're going to be ready for 2025. Okay, many of you are not dating. If you are dating, not dating the right people, not attracting the right people, it's time to start attracting the right people by becoming the right person. Many of you are not seeing the success as far as walking away from people, dating people with flags, right? Red flags. You gotta stop that. All of that's hindering you from receiving the person that's in your life. You can't date anything that's not what you're desiring, because it's going to hinder you from being in a great relationship and a healthy relationship. Okay, so if you date right and if you date with success, it's going to lead to a healthy relationship, and that healthy relationship is going to lead to a healthy marriage. Okay, in order for you to have the life of your dreams and be in the and have the dream relationship, you're going to have to become somebody totally different. All right, this has been great tonight. Hopefully you've gotten some value from it. Again, you can drop comments down below. You guys have a great night. Remember, queens don't settle.